Hey everyone, hope you're all doing okay. This is my year 3 video insight. So I'm going to be talking about how I was, advice for carers, advice for patients. Remember, this is only my insight, everyone recovers differently. Just trying to give you some, advice on how I was doing, some understanding and bits and bobs. So going into year 3, it was difficult. I was still quite depressed. I really finding it hard at work, still struggling at work. Trying to prove myself all the time, and obviously I was an electrician, so I just fell out of my depth from where I was, but I was still pushing on the best I could, and I was going to do some tests in about May time for a neuro surgical ward to see how I was doing, to assess me. So I was looking forward to them really. My relationship was still breaking down with Gemma. We were seeing each other, but it's really tough. If you've got a relationship, and you're going through a brain recovery, you're going to find things difficult. Obviously you're going to change, and the person that's going to feel that the most is your partner. So I mean, try and speak to each other as much as you can, and confide in each other, and get help if you need to with counselling. This is going to be a real test. Me and Gemma had really struggled, to be honest, throughout my recovery with each other. So I was trying to get back on my feet, so I was well on the way to accepting the new me, and I was stopping giving myself a hard time about the new me, learning to deal with myself, which is important. I started to make notes on this page, my Facebook page, about thinking about starting to do that. So that gave me a positive focus. It was difficult because I'm such a poor memory, but I just used to write little notes down all the time and started building it slowly. I had some tests. The test was in May, and they proved that I was still suffering cognitively, poor memory, and it was said that I was pretty out of depth for my job and I needed to leave really. It wasn't good for my self-esteem, so that was in September I was going to leave, so that was really sad. I was starting to use coping strategies a lot, which really helped in my everyday life, helped me cope with the new me. And although I was short on deeper understanding, I was realising more and more about how I was and making sense of my new brain and why I was operating in certain ways. So it was good for me, I was having more of an understanding of me. So that was really good, positive progress. So I left work in September. That was really tough. I worked with them guys for 18 years. It was my career, and I was frightened about my future, my income. I was on a well-paid job, and I was good at it, So, but rather health than wealth. That's what I thought. It wasn't good for my brain and just me in general. So don't suffer if you're struggling at work. There is alternatives, and you will be able to excel at something else. And that's what I thought. As much as I was down about it, I just thought this is not the right place for me anymore. And I came to, I didn't come to terms with it straight away, but I knew I would do. And leaving work gave me more space to focus on my life and my rehabilitation. Give me more mind space. So it was good for me. I took the hits to do that. I started my marathon challenge, which is a positive focus, going up to the 3rd year of final year of my recovery. Did a whole workman calendar, which was a great success. Now these fundraisers aren't easy, but I just do them at my own pace, and it means I can still achieve, which is great, for my confidence, and it's important. I just use strategies to help me cope with things. So strategies is massive in brain recovery and just in life, and building the future. Put myself out of my comfort zone, time and time again, to take things on, but in return, I learn how to manage, and it builds my confidence. And it gives me new experiences whilst raising money. So all good. Just keep pushing the best you can. Going into 2015, I'm really pleased to say that I'm going to be working with some amazing new companies. Be inspired. For one, with Ash Weldon. Really looking forward to that. There's more to come in the 4th year, which you'll be seeing. I'm building my website. So obviously that's going to be really good. Thanks to Andy Rollins and Sarah Robson, who's designed my logo. This is what the website will be offering. Positivity, awareness, understanding and love, which is P.A.U.L, and that's all going through recovery and any mental health issues. But I'm an unregistered charity coming out, so it's all positive stuff. I'm still slow, but I'm getting there and I'm achieving. It's important. I'm believing in myself, and I am different, but I am not less. things can and do get better and have for me. I've pushed and pushed and things are coming together. There's still a lot of question marks over my life, but not for going to year 4, the rebuild is on. So, advice for carers, keep up the support and love going into year 3. I know it's long, I know it's tough, but they're going to need that constant, care and thought. Positive encouragement with work and social activities. And try and sort of confide in how you're feeling to the person that's got the brain injury, and then you've got both work together. It's going to help. The communication is key. So, and to patients, communication again and acceptance in the 3rd year is really going to help you. Use your coping strategies, whatever they might be. Everyone's different, but they will help. Learn to love yourself again. That's really important. You might be different, but you are no less. You still can be wonderful. You still are wonderful, and you can still do amazing things and achieve. So always remember that. Good food, good exercise. I always say, good nutrition, healthy body, healthy brain, and believe in yourself. Get support if you need it. Alright guys, that's my year 3 video insight. Best wishes.